MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 now of the American League Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Jose Urquidy will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Urquidy is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw from Reddick won't be in time. He's in there at third.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
The third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam. Digging in, Mickey Mantle, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 0-1 offering. Hit sharply toward the right side. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. And he's got one grateful pitcher after this one. A beautiful sliding catch for the third out. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Standing in, Lou Gehrig. He singled his last time up.
Designated hitter, Lou Gehrig.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Springer. Oh, and this kicks right off of him, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Digging in now, Eddie Matthews. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Eddie
Gehrig leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
The right fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. 1 left for the Yankees. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Digging in once again, Lou Gehrig. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Lou Gehrig.
First delivery to him on the way. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Stepping up to the plate, Eddie Matthews. Who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Matthews.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw to third.
Come on, baby. You're up. You're up. You're up.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Now at the plate, Mickey Mantle. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Alvarez is there. Let's see if they test it. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. The Yanks leave 1, and it's still 3-1.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Yanks have taken a 3-1 lead in this league championship series. Lefty Grove pitches well enough to get the W. Jose Urquidy pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Masahiro Tanaka has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Lou Gehrig.
First delivery to him on the way. It might be. It could be. It's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 5th so far in this series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lou Gehrig. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs.
Big Doc. Here we go.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Reddick. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Standing in, Lou Gehrig. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Man, you smoked that
this
thing,
guy's
boy.
having
Good job.
a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Now batting, third base.
Next for New York, Eddie Matthews. No hits to this point. Now the 0-1. Ground ball left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to 2nd now with only 1 away.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Let it fly right here.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Mickey Mantle. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. hit out towards second.
Come on,
He's
slide,
got
get
it.
out, get
The
out.
second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More coming up from Game 5 after this.
Red.
Digging in and looking for more, Lou Gehrig. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first.
And no one better. Clutch up.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Here we go. Make something happen.
The 1-0. Shoots this one over to first. One there.
Move it,
Back to first, a double play, and we stay tied heading to the bottom of the ninth. One hit in the inning, but no one left. The Astros looking to send their... So a runner at first now with one away, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig.
Gehrig.
No one better right here.
Here's the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Reddick is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And this throw gets away from him. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
4-2 the final score tonight. Houston trailed 3-2 in this series. Brian Abreu takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of the American League Championship Series between the Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
Yeah, you see the results through the first 5 games. It's been everything we could have hoped for. And now, at 3-2, you've got a team coming in here that needs to win the final 2 games on the road to take the series. Going to be a tall order to fill, but I think they're as capable as anyone to pulling it off.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Walter Johnson will do the pitching with a trip to the World Series on the table. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
At the plate, Lou
Batting
Gehrig.
fourth, the designated hitter, Lou Gehrig.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yanked fouled off to the right. Scott has over 160 career pitching wins to his credit, and even though the win might not be as valued as it once was as a statistic, his total definitely tells you he's put together a great career.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that one is gone! So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, his 6th of this series, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning, let's get it started early with a homer.
Coming to the plate now, Lou Gehrig. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see.
Ready once again, Lou
The
Gehrig.
designated hitter, number 4.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Reddick is underneath this one. 1 gone. Lou Gehrig will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed.
Let's play now. Here we go, one time like a big dog.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Here we go.
0-1, here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Springer looking up. And that baby's gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game, and it's now an 8-6 ball game.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do. Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, they were setting them up for him, and he was knocking them down all game long, and he came through on more than one occasion and wound up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
For my partners, Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 10 runs, 12 hits. 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. For the Astros, 6 runs, 9 hits. No errors, they left 14 men on base.